Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
May God bless you. Okay, before this video start, we will introduce ourselves.
Nah, because you don't love what you don't know, so I will introduce myself first. My name is Rindy and my friend here
My name is Ababil Sasilo.
So we are college students of Informatics Engineering, University of oleh.
Well, that was about our short introduction.
Now, Abil will tell you what we'll discuss in this video. What will we discuss in this video? Actually, this is so stupid. What we will discuss in this video?
This video contains all about the Toefl.
So, what is the Toefl?
The history of Toefl.
These kinds of Toefl.
Part of Toefl.
And discussing the matter of the Toefl.
And the last is, of course, we will tell you about the trick and tips to answer the question of Toefl.
Well, now let's start the discussion.
So what is Toefl? Maybe you don't mind, but Toefl or English test as foreign language is a test to measure the English ability of a person who is the parent language is not English or non-native English speaker. This test is one of the filter by domestic university for program postgraduate and abroad, several BUMNs and several foreign company. For help you get to know the Toefl, is the Toefl and model and section. The history of Toefl. The Toefl was first developed by the National Council on the Testing of English as a Foreign Language, group of educator and government official formed in 1962, for the purpose of creating an English language assessment for international students who wishes to study at university in the United States. The council efforts were funded by grant from the Ford and Danforth Foundation. First offered to students in 1964, the Toefl was initially administered by the Modern Language Association, an organization established in 1883 to promote the study of language and literature. The original version of the Toefl added to the conventional wisdom of language instruction at the time, which focused on studying each component of language competence separately. The first Toefl tasks include 5 distinct sections that evaluate the reading comprehension, vocabulary, listening comprehension, English structure, and the last is grammar. Entirely with multiple choice question, contemporary research were not completely unaware of the limitation of this approach, but the pedagogy of language was not yet sufficiently advanced to accommodate a broader assessment. We're gonna go to kind of Toefl. Based on the way it's done, the Toefl consists of 3 models. 1. Paper-based testing or PBT. PBT is held with paper and pencil media. The number of problem is 150. Consisting of reading comprehension 50 question, structure and written expression 40 question, reading understanding 60 question. The time provided for doing all the problem is 150 minutes. Meanwhile, the range of the score of this model is 310 to 677. Second is computer-based testing or CBT. CBT extends the computer as a tool to work on the problem. In terms of question, not much different from PBT, 150 question. This consists of listening, understanding, structure, and reading and writing. The difference is in the writing section, there are essay question tests, your composing skill. This score model from 0 to 300 and the process time is for 250 minutes. Internet-based testing or EBT. EBT was developed starting in 2005 along with the rapid development of the internet. This test was originally tested in several countries such as United States, Italy, Britain, Germany. A year later, EBT was held in various countries. EBT questions amount to 78, consisting of 36 writing question, 34 listening question, and 6 speaking question. And the last is 2 question of writing. The time to work on this question is 190 minutes. There is also a score for this model is 0 until 120. Part of TOEFL. This topic will be explained by my friend Rindy.
Now, let's talk about TOEFL parts. What is the form of a TOEFL question like? Of course, you can see it in the various books that discuss TOEFL. As an initial description, the TOEFL usually consists of 3 parts, namely deep understanding, listening comprehensions, structure and writing expression, structure and writing expression, and reading comprehension. Okay, first, listening comprehensions. It's 50 questions and about 30 to 40 minutes. This section examines how much you have the ability to listen to deep conversation in English. This conversation consists of short conversation and conversation. In a short conversation, you will hear a dialogue between 2 people who then ends with a few questions, accompanied by a choice of answer A, B, C, and D for you to choose. Think the same happens in long conversation. Meanwhile, in the speech section, you will hear several speech lectures or lectures delivered by someone with a duration of 200 words. Each speech ends with a number of questions, accompanied by answer choice for you to choose. Okay, the next is structure and writing expression. It's 40 questions and the time is about 25 minutes. In this section, you will find grammar-related questions. The goal tests your ability to understand grammar. Now you can learn a lot of things with grammar in this link below, and phrases which is common in English. The answer is to choose one of the 4 answer choice provided A, B, C, and D. And the third, and also the last, is reading comprehensions. It's 50 questions and about 55 minutes. Comprehension reading tests your ability to understand various types of reading scientific. Usually, you will be given a minimum of 5 reading accompanied by a number of questions about topics, content, word meanings, word group meanings, and related information. You are asked to choose the wrong one. Right answer from 4 available answer choice A, B, C, and D. By knowing the models and parts of the TOEFL test above, you are one step further in understanding what a TOEFL is. The next step is to prepare yourself to the test regardless of when and for what purpose. Have you ever tested your English skills by following TOEFL? Now we will talk about the matter of the TOEFL. The most important thing you need to know about TOEFL is these 8 grammar rules. The first, use the continuous aspect when referring to a progressive or temporary action. Second, use the 4 definite thing, people, or place. Third, use adjective only when describing people, place, or things. Fourth, who, whom, and which are not interchangeable. The fifth, the future is not used in time and conditional clauses. The sixth, the present perfect is used when there is a connection with the present. The seventh, do not use infinitive in embedded questions. And the eighth is to express contrast. The correct structure depends on the process and use. Okay, now let's talk about tips and tricks to answer the question of the Toefl. The question about structure. Now, the first example is with his friend, blah blah blah, found the movie theater. A has, B he, C letter, and D is when. In this example, the first time you should look at this is the subject and verb. It's a pair that found as a verb but not found the existence of the subject. Don't think that friend is the subject, but the friend is the object of the preposition with, because the one noun can be subject and object at the same time simultaneously. Because it is needed in the above questions is to find a subject, then the answer is B. He is the best answer, while A, C, and D is not the right answer because the three of them could not be the subject. Okay, you need to remember that how to answer the question of the Toefl structure. The second number is to notice the correct object of the next word, or we can say the preposition. And the formula answer to answer noun map. The following formula is the formation of a prepositions: subject plus verb plus preposition plus noun. Okay, that's all about answering the questions about prepositions. Thank you.